Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
No, Greg. You look at these. Rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now here's Ayton. Durant the pass to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Clock at 6. Great open look there. Booker's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Suns.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Here's George. That one misses. Nice D from Durant. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And Westbrook throws it down.
And the burst from Russell Westbrook paying off that time. That's an impossible play for the primary defender to stop.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Leonard with no one around. And he's good on the three ball.
A consistent shooter from all three levels. Why Leonard the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
Stolen by Zubac. Inside, got a piece of it, and stolen by Booker. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. So they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And George with the stuff.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
Ball against Westbrook. Paul kicks to KD. Booker in the corner. Front past the arc. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morris with a screen on Paul. Westbrook passes to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Morris outside. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Leonard finds Morris. Outside for George. And it's George finishing it off.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And George, here we go. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And that one is good from Zubac. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Durant. Back to Paul. Here's the three. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. All up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Clock at 4. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And the Clippers making a switch here. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Covington. From outside the arc. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. The Suns leading. Paul right side. Dishes to Ayton. He can't hit that time.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Suns lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And here's Covington from the arc. It's good from long range. Covington's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
Now here's Booker following the shot by Chris Paul. A nice shot by Booker. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
And Durant gets it to go.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's Zubac. Doesn't go that time. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's a Kogi. The Clippers grab the miss. A three from Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns lead by 3. Paul kicks to Booker. Teardrop shot. Goes back up. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 6.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
The pass to Covington, stolen by Durant. For the finish, and finished off by KD.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Highland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Poked away. Kogi, the pass to Ayton.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Powell finds Zubats. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. You know, you appreciate Zubats' focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubats, one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubats looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency. He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Paul looking over the floor. Kicks to Ayton. Leonard with the steal. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Leonard's got 8 points.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. All right, David, thank you, and stay with
the Clippers, 31.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Shakes him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now, here's Shamet. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Shamet, and he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
And that one's good, George.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
And here is Shamet. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. Warren the pass to Baisley. George against Ross. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Down low. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shamet finds Warren. Back to Shamet. The kick out to Warren. And it's off from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Covington. And that one drops. Covington's got 5 points so far.
Well, teams want to get Covington off the three-point line and make him uncomfortable. But he shows you he can finish off the bounce.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Shamet. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Count it. Ross has got his second bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to George. And stolen by Biyombo. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Shamet the pass to Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple of seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Shamet. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Gordon's checked in for the Clippers. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ross kicks to Warren. Stolen by Westbrook. Gordon the pass to George. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And Morris comes over to help to end the run. Sinks the triple. Shamet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the dunk by Zubac.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Baisley. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Morris against Warren. Outside, George. Lets the three fly. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Shamet kicks to Ross. Shamet, the pass to Biyombo. Count that bucket. Biyombo's got his first 2 points of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Westbrook dishes to Morris. And the Clippers call time here. Phoenix making some changes. 11 seconds left to play in the third. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Westbrook against Paul. KD on the wing. Fades and shoots. The shot missing. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now Westbrook, after Eric Gordon's 3-pointer that didn't go. Westbrook kicks to George. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Durant. And they'll get another chance. Paul passes to Booker. From deep. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here is Durant. Booker outside. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Here's Highland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Okogie. Fires for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Highland passes to Morris. Now George. Morris dishes to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Stolen by Durant. Timeout called. The Suns, without question, George displaying his skills today.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep them focused.
Thank you, David. Here's Highland. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's Zubac. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Ayton.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. He feeds it to Ayton. Durant deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Booker. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to the hoop. And a dunk by Booker.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Zubac a screen on Paul. Highland misses. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Shooting foul, and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now, here is George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
Ayton finds KD. Connects from three-point range.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Can't get the reverse flush.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Now here's Leonard. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
George against Booker. 6 to shoot.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I'd like to see him active on the defensive end.
Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Covington is screen on Paul. George. Covington down low. Here's Zubac. Got it.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Ayton. Count it!
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. Pass to Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. From the arc. Buries the triple.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Ayton. Cans it to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. Now, here is George. Covington passes to George. Kicks it out to Covington. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Jacks up a 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And for the Suns, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Out guarded by Booker. Covington against Ayton. Covington with the bucket.
Calm, cool, and Covington. Big time shot.
Overtime still getting started here. Just about a minute in. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 19 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Passes it to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
Here's Paul. Yes! And the foul. Zubac. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the pass to Highland. And taken away by Paul. By himself. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
The Clippers have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Good ball movement here by the Suns.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Clippers have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. Here's Highland. And they're pushing it up. Booker against George. And here's Booker. KD sets the pick for Booker. Driving the lane. That one doesn't go. Good D by Covington. And so it's Leonard with it. We'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Money!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 1. 19 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what's your take?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Paul. Oh, off target. Outside Covington. On the money. And now a 3-point Clipper lead. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry.
I smack clowns with mad style. cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el chalucón.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And tonight, two high-powered offenses. Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Durant's shot is off. And here's Memphis. Up top, Morant. To the inside. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Outside for Booker. He buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. And the shot goes in.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, the swat by Adams. Durant against Morant. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Here's Booker. Here's Okogie. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. Adams has got 6 points.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
They get it back. Okogie on the wing from outside the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, BA, I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Adams. And it's Kennard in for Bain. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, stolen by Morant. Inside. Jackson gets the bucket.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
For Memphis, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Ayton against Clark. Can they get it? Outside for Booker. Fires from deep. And Morant clears the board. Booker's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Morant, the pass to Clark. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. And that one good.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Outside Morant. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Free throw is good from Durant.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Here's Aldama. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Memphis up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Durant to the right side. Ayton passes to Paul. Aldama grabs a board. Memphis in total control. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Kennard on the wing. Out to the right wing. Pass to Aldama. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And it's the Suns with the ball. Okogie on the wing. The 3 from Ayton. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And Memphis shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Jones finds Adams. Kennard outside. The 3. Jones, the pass to Adams. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Paul. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Smart move by Chris Paul, shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Dylan Brooks comes in for Conchar. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. Paul with a steal. Here's Okogie. Brooks defending. Here's Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. Stolen by Booker. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Brooks finds Adams. Outside Bain. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Crafty move. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Now here's Paul. The deep three from Durant. Phoenix no good that time either.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The three, Durant. Pass to Okogie. Here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brandon Clark.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And here's Memphis. They're on an 18-7 run. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Jones. And it's Memphis with another.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Durant. Ayton passes to Booker. Second shot opportunity.
I like when Kennard hustles on D. He's
appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
Grizzlies 43.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Tyus Jones, Luke Kennard out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Bain in at the 2-guard spot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here's Payne outside. Jones with some nice D. On the wing, Bain. Lets the three fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his third foul so far. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Brooks, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Morant in for Jones. Biyombo can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Kennard. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kennard against Ross. Here's Baisley. And the Suns miss again. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. From deep, Morant. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Down low. Clock at 6. Pass to Adams. Here's Kennard. Drills it from deep. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here. High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Aldama. Now here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Baisley. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Kennard. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Pass to Baisley. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Kennard outside. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Adams missing. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Right side Warren. And the layup is good.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
Morant with it. Baisley on him. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Adams, the pass to Morant. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And he can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Ross. Kicks it out to Warren. Takes the 3. Here's Payne. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Jones in for Morant. Now here's Bain. Jackson the screen. Pass to Jones. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Suns shooting only 23% so far. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Bane. Clark with a screen on Paul. Bane, the pass to Clark. Back to Bane. Five to shoot. And the shot's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Clark. Clark with the screen. Jones, the pass to Clark. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Booker puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Paul finds Booker. And the Suns miss again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Jackson, the pass to Bane. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Back to Jackson. Pass to Bane. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Now here's Jones. On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Booker missing again. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Jones drives in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Well, Memphis shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Jackson finds Jones. Jackson outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix is shooting only 23% so far. Ayton. Up top, Booker. Outside, Durant. Shoots a fadeaway. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kennard with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Clark, the pass to Kennard. From deep, Bane. And another miss by Memphis. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Ayton. Fires for 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. "55 seconds left in the final quarter. He gets it in there.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Oh, did he? He did!
Oh, wow! Wow!
Nice job by Desmond Bain, showing the quickness to stop and pop.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 10-2 run here from deep three-point range. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick to Durant. Over Jones. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Jones with the ball. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
I smack clowns with mad style.
tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And here's Covington from the arc.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Adams with the screen on Zubac. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Zubac with the block. And Adams kicks to Bain. 3 on the clock. The shot misses. 80 that time from Leonard. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit. Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
And here's Covington from the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Brooks. To the wing right side. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. Brooks outside. Jackson passes to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Here's George. A 3 from Leonard. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Outside for George. Leonard on the wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Westbrook, and Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant drives in. And Adams kicks to Bain. Adams with the screen on George. Left side Adams, stolen by Zubac. Bain against George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morris with a screen on Jones. Here's Highland. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Left side Jones. He takes it in. And the rejection by Zubac. The 3 from George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And there's the pass to Highland. Kicks it to George. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Paul George with the steal. Zubac, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brooks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Zubats a screen on Jones. Here's Highland. Leonard on the wing. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. It's good. Zubats has got 8 points.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Jones dishes to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Highland. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Clark outside. And Clark slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Ivica Zubats. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Morant. At the top of the key, Clark. And too long on the shot.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And he drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now, here's Kennard. And it's Clark in the corner. Lets it go with a three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
And he gets the bucket. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Up the floor. Here's Highland over Clark. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Zubats in the post. He's against Clark.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Well, Greg with his Memphis. Wow, hammering it in!
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Stolen away. Morant with it. Outside Williams. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Clark. The kick out to Williams. Lock at 6. Misses the three. Clippers trail by 5. Foul for 3. Morris outside. Back to Zubats. And Leonard has it in the corner. Zubats a screen on Kennard. Here's Powell. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Memphis. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Morris outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Highland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Right wing. Clark, the pass to Aldama. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. And they get it back to the inside.
Foul Memphis. Brandon Clark. Second substitution on the court.
Clippers trail by 7. Zubac, a screen on Jones. Highland. And the dunk by Zubac.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Tillman. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. And the three off target. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Good on the bucket.
This to me is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Tillman. And that one is stuffed right through.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Leonard. For Memphis, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Puts up a 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Highland passes to Morris. Here's Highland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it from Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the first half. Jones drives in. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Covington. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
25. The Grizzlies.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Desmond Bain. He's out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic. Some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Zubac, some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Passes it to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Covington against Jackson. Now Covington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Zubac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Morant's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Memphis. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Westbrook. Down low, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break Memphis, and a wide open look for Payne. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brooks against Gordon. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they pick up 2. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
Covington's a guy that has a team-first mentality, so if he sees an open teammate, I promise he'll deliver.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
Now here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size at the guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
Brooks the pass to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Jackson has the open look, and it's Memphis with another.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive number. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Westbrook scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Payne for 3. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Westbrook against Jones. Inside, here's Zubac. And no good. And Memphis the other way now.
Come get it, come get it.
Brooks outside. Three-pointer. Paul George grabs the miss. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Aldama. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front. ending the third quarter on a 15-6 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Over in the corner, Zubac. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Down low, here's Jones. Drops in the layup for two.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Highland's shot is good.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jones finds Adams. Payne looking around. Jones, no one around him. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Here's Highland. Leonard on the wing. The three. Nice D from Brooks. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Left side, Bane. Back to Jackson. The pass to Adams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Morris kicks to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard the pass to Powell. Stolen by Brooks. Leonard against Bane. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Morant with a wide open look. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 18. Leonard fires away from outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Pass to Kennard. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Kennard. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Kennard with the ball. From downtown, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Clippers ball.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kicks it out to Leonard to end the cold streak. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Jackson from long range. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Powell for three. The tray. Highland's shot is good.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time sets up his teammate.
The three from Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Jackson passes to Kennard. Passes to Morant. And another miss by Memphis. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides, and that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. It's tipped. Here we go. Here's a three from Paul. Connects from downtown.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And the dunk by Leonard.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
And they get it back. Goes back up. Paul passes to Ayton. Goes up from the block. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Zubac. George outside. Westbrook finds George. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Paul against George. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Booker against George. Ooh, nice D from George.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And Leonard drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Paul. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. George for 3, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Westbrook. Shot to stop the run, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Phoenix, Josh Okogie.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Westbrook. George outside. Launches a 3. Releases. Westbrook with the miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Paul. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Paul's got 5 points.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Nice shot by George.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
2 points. That one goes.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard, puts the move on, and Aiden pulls it down. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
In his comfort zone, finding an opening and exploding to the rim.
55 seconds left in the opening quarter. The three, George drops in the three. He's got 11.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Westbrook, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And finished off by Westbrook.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. The Clippers in the lead. George with it. 11 points in the game. The shot off that time. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for Phoenix. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. This deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
The Clippers on D. Outside Paul. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Can someone double check Paul's age? Guys as old as him, they aren't supposed to do that, people.
Yep, count it. He has 6. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
That one drops for him.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
For 3, Covington. George. Tip back in for 2.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game. But sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And stolen by Durant. And stolen by Covington. Powell passes to Covington. Powell outside. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
And stolen by Paul. And he lays it in on the break. Paul's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Run it.
Covington, a screen on Durant. Powell finds Covington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Westbrook to win the run, and Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has got his first 2 points.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide-open man.
Ooh, a clear look for Powell, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. And now it's just a 2-point Suns lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Paul passes to Durant. Kept alive. Outside Booker. Launches it. Covington grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
Robert Covington, first personal foul.
Free throw, no good for Durant.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
So for the Clippers, Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. And it's Highland in for Westbrook.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
George finds Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Durant on the attack. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Leonard with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Morris, a screen on Booker. Here's George. From down in the low post, it goes. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's good from Ayton. Ayton hits them both.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
And now the Suns fast break. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the foul on Marcus Morris. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Durant. 35 seconds left in the second. Here's George. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
George hits them both. Here's Booker. He has 7. Pass to Durant. Now here's Ayton. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
The Clippers trail. George outside. Pass to Morris. Here's Highland. The 3 is up. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Knocked away. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. 8 points. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Clippers, 42, the Suns, 41.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
For three, Durant. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Leonard, driving inside. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Suns trailing. Durant has the open look. The wide open shot is on the money. Durant's got 6.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Hits a three-pointer.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
For 3, Booker drains the triple. 10 points for him.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George.
Second personal foul. First team. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Gordon on the wing, Booker defending. Pass to Highland. 5 on the clock. Back to Leonard. Outside Booker for 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too. He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin, and I like it. And until they stop him, he's going to keep going to the bucket every single time down.
Gordon finds Morris. To halt the run. Here's Highland. Here's Plumlee. And the Clippers miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Ball against Gordon. Ayton with a screen. The drive by Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard for 3. Here's Morris. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. No good that time. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Over to the wing. Here's Highland. Clippers keep it alive. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Leonard on the wing. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Gordon.
1:14 left in the third. Here's Plumlee. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake.
Marcus Morris, that's his third personal foul.
So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Morris. Norm Powell comes in for Leonard. And it's Westbrook in for Highland. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run.
Walking foul called on Robert Covington. Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Suns.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And Powell with the stuff.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns? And he makes the first. Paul hits them both.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
On target from range.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Powell covers. Outside Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on to Russell Westbrook.
The crafty Paul is hard to cover. He takes pleasure in toying with the defenders and drawing fouls.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. Shoots over Durant. No good. A bit long that time. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From the high post. Yep, that one's good. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half.
All too easy from the veteran Paul, sizing up the defense and pulling up with confidence.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Paul passes to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Aiden in at the center position. Durant for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 13. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Booker. For 3, Covington. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 7 tonight. To the wing, right side. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Ooh, poked away. Aiden against Powell. Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Paul passes to Booker. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 30 points.
Every team wishes they had a star like CP3 who provides whatever you need when you need it.
Powell outside. Here's the 3. Now here's Booker from deep. They get the rebound. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Here's Gordon. Excellent D there from Booker.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. High post Plumlee. He's against Ayton. For 3, Powell. Left side Covington. Oh, Durant with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's slammed in by Durant.
There's the length of Durant coming into play. Grabs the steal, takes it the distance. He is just unbelievable.
Looking to win the run, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that was clearly a foul. And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Powell. The deep 3 from Durant. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Westbrook outside. Pass to Covington. Now here's Leonard. From deep 3-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Paul for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chris Paul.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Durant way outside. Suns keep it alive.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock. Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. The kick to Durant. From behind the arc. Durant with another miss. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
From deep. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian.
Smack clowns with mad style.
to 30. Tonight, don't we, Brent, with two of the top teams in the league set to go at it.
Yeah, this is one where you might put your phone on vibrate, turn the lights down a little bit, go ahead and have dinner early, because this one is going to be a great matchup, and you don't want to miss a play.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. Here's Jackson. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Morant against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Paul passes to Durant. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Bain. And taken away by Paul. There's the pass to Okogie. Morant against Paul. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Morant passes to Adams, and it's Brooks in the corner. And here is Adams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
And he can't hit the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Booker kicks to Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Morant. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now here's Ayton. Can they get it? And KD, good for 3.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here is Paul, following the score by Memphis. He kicks it to Ayton from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Brooks dishes to Adams. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Payne for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over to the wing. For 3, Okogie. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Paul passes to Durant. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That stroke is just so effortless from KD. Another 2 from the mid-range.
Morant Durant kicks to Brooks. Adams with the screen on Paul. Brooks. And it's Memphis with another.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Stolen by Jackson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. In the corner, it's Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Bain passes to Morant. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Ball outside. To the paint. Stolen by Brooks. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got Luke Kennard. Jones is out there with Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Brooks outside. He can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. The drive by Booker. That one drops for him. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. That shot missing. Good D by Booker. The Suns trailing after being selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of this.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, the guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Baines checked in for Dylan Brooks. Pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Here's KD. No good. That would have tied it. Clark against Paul. Clark outside. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Paul left side. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. And it's Ayton missing. For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his first points of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Jones in the post, defended by Paul. Pass to Kennard. Rebound by Okogie. Suns trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. In the corner, it's Bain. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Durant. And the layup falls. KD's got 4 points this quarter. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Paul, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, so good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. 1:30 left here in the second. Morant kicks to Baines. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Baines got his first 3 points of the game.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Morant, driving in, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Booker, with no one around, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns. Morant outside. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 on the clock. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Baines.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Inside, Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Puts the move on, and Morant throws it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies,
From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. This is it to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
They get the rebound, and Ayton throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Now the feed to Adams. And that one, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Okogie, the pass to Durant. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
It counts, and the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And here is Paul. The pass to Okogie. With three, Booker. He can't get that one to fall. And Memphis the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jackson kicks to Morant. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Right side Bain. Back to Morant. And taken away by Paul. Goes up. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, great instincts of Paul there. Solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with a steal.
Now Morant. He's got 18. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 6 points for Brooks.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Okogie for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Back to Brooks. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And the basket by Okogie.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside Jackson. Brooks with him. He's picked up by Paul. To the right side. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And then Durant with the dunk.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Okogie. He has 5. Here's Durant. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Morant passes to Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the Suns making a change here. Baisley's checked in. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And it's Clark in the corner. And then Clark slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Baisley. Here's Okogie. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. And the basket is good. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. This, he really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And not so fast.
The previous play is under
and shot again, and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proof.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Grizzlies lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jones is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Dishes it to Clark. Over to the left wing. Here's Eldorado. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Suns. Suns trail by 3. And here's Booker from the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Morant right side. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Ball finds Durant. And finished off by KD.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
Morant with it. He's picked up by KD. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Driving inside. And the layup is good. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
Okogie, the pass to KD. And finished off by KD.
Well, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Morant left side. Clark outside. It's stolen. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And the basket by Okogie.
Pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Bucket is good. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. And Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. So it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thanks, David. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Morant kicks to Brooks. On the top of the key, they grab their own miss. Morant surveying the D. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Morant drives in and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Here's Durant. Count it!
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
KD against Morant. Jackson down low. Crafty move. Good!
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's KD. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And a wide open look for Payne. Right between the eyes.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. Nope. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Mary, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Smack clowns with mad style.
two conference rivals squaring off tonight. Hi, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. Jackson the screen. Morant, the pass to Bane. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Leonard on the wing. Over Bane. Oh, stolen by Morant. In transition, here they come. Here's Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Here's Brooks. Blocked. Leonard with the ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Zubats. Now here's Morris. Back to Zubats. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Here's Westbrook. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Leonard outside. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Leonard passes to George. Here he goes, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Morris. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Adams with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Adams, shot's good.
You gotta bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Morant. Jackson against Morris. Here's Brooks. Jackson the screen. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
I love the competitive fire John Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Leonard against Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in. Leonard against Moran. Jackson for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the three with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Leonard, soft touch off the glass. Leonard's got 15 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Moran. Moran with the slam!
As creative as they come, John Moran has a style that's specifically his.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Jones in for Moran. Outside Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Morris, a screen on Jones. Pass to Leonard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Leonard's got 20.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones drives in. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers in the lead. George passes to Leonard. And yep, it's good. 22 points for him.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
And the basket by Bain.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlight for the Los Angeles Clippers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in at power forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Leonard against Brooks. And the dunk by Leonard.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Jones comes with a double team. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Clark. And the layup falls. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now Zubats. Clark covers. Here's Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smithy.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
The drive by Moran. Jackson outside. Outside for Moran. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. On Robert Covington.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Pass to Highland. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all 3 levels.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Up top, Morant. Leonard defending. Back to Morant. Jackson against Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Second chance shot. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 34.
Boy, in the paint, Kawhi tearing right through the D, just pushing his way to a shot.
Pass to Aldama. Adams up top. Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Pass to Aldama. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams a screen. Here's Aldama on the wing. Bain to the middle. Zubac with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Leonard. And stolen by Morant. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Leonard, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. That puts him in the lead. Jackson's got 5 now.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Leonard. And it's blocked by Clark. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Leonard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 41.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Jackson, outside for Brooks. Clark with the screen. There's the 3. And Brooks is good for 3. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
And the Clippers call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Clark against Zubats. Clark, the pass to Kennard. Clark with the screen. From downtown, Leonard pulls down the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Westbrook with it. Checked by Brooks. Leonard outside. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got 45 points.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
George with a steal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And the dunk by Leonard.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Back to Westbrook. Leonard, left side. Stolen by Kennard. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Jackson down low. Pounded by Westbrook. They get it back. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Kennard finds Brooks. Here's Aldama. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Covington. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Kennard against Westbrook. Poke loose. Pass to Aldama. Kicks it out to Kennard. On the wing, Brooks. He drops it from range. Brooks has got 13.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Timeout called. Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Brooks. And it's Ja Morant in for Kennard. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. And the basket by Bane.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Stolen by Jackson. Westbrook against Bane. Zubac with the steal. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they get it back. Second chance effort. Good! That's another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
To BA, it feels like he can't miss.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Clippers with the ball. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Steven Adams out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
George passes to Leonard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
BA, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. And here's George, guarded by Bane. George passes to Leonard. Hits yet again! Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Moran against Leonard. Now here's Adams. Here's Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Adams with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. And the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Leonard. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Pass to Adams. Morant, he's open. And it's Memphis with another.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Fires from the wing. No good, off the front rim. The Clippers trail. Leonard finds Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, did you see that?
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Inside. Will it go? That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Brooks. To the inside. Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off despite the foul.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Leonard. And the shot goes down. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy is a fighter. Kawhi Leonard using his length to do damage on the glass.
A good look from Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Out to Leonard. Morris against Brooks. The layup off target. Oh, Morris with a steal.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Down low. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Adams with a screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer, Brooks. He can't get it to go. Here's Leonard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.